Boom. Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, coming at you with four more prospects for the 2025 April NFL Draft. If you like the video, sub and subscribe. It don't cost a dime. Mornings suck. it's 11:41 hours, and I say morning sucks. I just been a night owl my entire life. Ironically. I hate mornings. I'd rather work. I'd rather work third shift. I'd rather work midnight to 8 than day shift. Just not a day person. I'm going to throw you four dudes out there, a little bit of mismatch. Some wide receivers, some corners, some offensive linemen, some dual threat wide receivers and running backs. We're going to go first kid. I'm telling you, there must have been a movie like 20 years ago that was this name was popular because I see this name everywhere. There was a movie when I was a kid. It was called Children of the Corn. Look, I'm showing my age. Look it up. Look up Children of the Corn's kid Malachi. But it was a horror movie. This kid is Malachi Bailey, Alcorn State, 6'2", 240 edge, 44 tackles, 10 sacks. Let me tell you something. I didn't even go back to his 2023 or 2022 film. Bro, let me tell you something. This kid has solid 2022 film, and he has solid 2023 film. So let me tell you something. This kid has solid production. 1, 2, 3, 3 years. Am I saying he's going to be a first-round draft pick? No. Am I saying he's going to be a fifth-round draft pick? No. He will get invited somewhere. Wait a second. Even on an off week, still the best beard on YouTube. He'll get invited to a camp somewhere. If he shows out, you never know what these kids can do. You got to realize, man, that stipend ain't coming in no more, man. Your back is up against the wall. Either you perform, make it to the next level, or you're washing cars, bro. You're selling cars. You're bouncing at a strip club. Unfortunately, that's just the truth. Next kid, Texas Southern. I could be mistaken. I believe Michael Strahan went to Texas Southern. I'm not a fan of him, but I could be mistaken. Mihad Terrence, at least the normal name I could pronounce. 6'6", 320. Bro, this kid has center and guard flex. My opinion, I like him at center. In my eyes, you can get away with a smaller dude in the middle. I like a big goon in the middle, and I don't want to hear about, oh, he's too tall, he's too this, too that. Bro, there's a million exercises. Don't get me wrong, your hip flex, a lot of that is genetics. But yo, you see all these exercises these women are doing these days, these yoga. Bro, there's a million exercises for flexibility today. And I would leave this kid at center because he has great size. And I wouldn't be shocked if he's invited to Dallas Day. I'd like to get my hands on that roster to see who got invited and who didn't, because I'm pretty sure it's open to Texas. It's like a certain range of where your football team is. I'm pretty sure it's open to Texas for sure, and I'm pretty sure it's open to Oklahoma and Kansas. Next kid, Casey Howard. This kid is like a jack of all trades, master of none. He's 5'11", 200 pounds. He's played wide receiver mostly, but he also plays running back. So this past year, he had a combo of 600 yards between rushing and receiving the ball. So you got to figure they throw him out at wide receiver, but now they're having problems in the backfield, so now they switch him back inside. If this kid, how can I phrase this? If this kid could just settle on one position and work his skill and craft at that one position, instead of moving him back and forth, that would help him. Now, I tell you the other coin also, too. This kid, he'd be a perfect in a system like San Fran does, what they do with Deebo Samuel, how they run him out of the backfield. This kid would be a poor man's Deebo Samuel running out of the backfield. And all you need is a coach to think outside the box and look at this kid like that and say, yo, maybe with this kid, we could throw him some passes some games. Maybe we can get him to run out of the backfield. Bro, you got to, even as coaches, bro, yo, think outside the box, people. You got some coaches, they'll look at a kid and they'll say, oh, he's a safety, that's it. Oh, he's a linebacker, that's it. Oh, he's a defensive tackle, that's it. Especially on offense. But offensively, think outside the box, coaches. Bro, you don't know what you got until you tried it. Last kid, James Burgess, cornerback, 6'3", 190, Alabama State. This kid has good statistics. 34 tackles, one forced fumble, one fumble recovery, 4 interceptions, 1 sack, and he's a 2-year starter. Those were his 2024 stats. The only thing that can listen, his production is great. The only thing I'm worried about is he's kind of teetering towards that height that I think makes NFL corners a little awkward. You know, once you get an NFL corner 6'3" and higher, 6'4", they look awkward. They look like how can I find what animal is that? Trying to think of the animal they look like. It's a bird, a stork. They look like a stork. They just look uncoordinated at corner. Once you get them 6'3" and higher, and the kid, I'm not saying he's a stork, but I'm just saying because his stats say completely something else, and his game film. But I just don't know if he can keep up with the speed on the next level. And if you get a coach that thinks outside the box, like I do, I think outside the box at everybody. I look at somebody, I'm like, okay, let's try him here. I envision someone here. Okay, if that don't happen, let's have a plan. You always got to have a plan A, a plan B, and sometimes a plan C, people. I think this kid is a good candidate to get thrown into safety at the next level. He will be on another team's practice squad. So today is Thursday, December the 19th at 11:49 hours, and we are at 510. Say it again, 510 draft prospects on our way to 800. I still got like at least 60 HBCU to break down, and then I have to go back to the guys I missed and add more stuff. So this is a never end. There's an old movie, The Never Ending Story. It's kind of like this. This is the never ending process, but it is what it is. All right. On Wednesday nights or Thursday nights, you got to check out the Frisco Report with Joe Rod. Saturday nights, Cowboys Corner, talking crazy. All cool dudes, bro. Just have something good to say, man. Then we have Fifth Quarter Cowboys. He comes on Monday nights and Friday nights. We have Cowboy Champs spitting out good knowledge. We got OG himself, Cowboys Fiend. He's a big Trey Lance fan, but I don't think Trey Lance is going to I don't think he's going to see the turf this year, man. And imagine Trey Lance goes to another team and blows up. That just shows you how much Dallas sucks. They trade around 4 pick for a kid. Don't start him. He goes to another team and blows up. That would be Dallas's. That would be perfect to show you the mismanagement and how the Joneses just purely suck. I can go to Mean real quick. Next we got 1980s Cowboys. He's always throwing out good knowledge. We got Ishan, Hollywood's newest up-and-coming producer, Paladonian Films dot production. So we're at 5:10. Tomorrow I'll have you like 4 more. There's some games tonight. There's some bowl games tonight. Bowl games are tough, man. They really are because, okay, I like it kind of because you're seeing kids you didn't see all year. Because on all these teams, any kid that has a future in the NFL, they're all opting out. They don't play. You also have coaches that have left to other teams. So these kids are like, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but if our coaches left, why should I stay? Why should I risk my draft, on blowing out my knee in a bowl game? So in a way, like I like to see the bowl games just because you get to see young kids. You're seeing second and third stringers play. But these kids are hungry. They didn't play all year. These kids are hungry and these kids are healthy. So sometimes you see a lot of high scoring games. But we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Over and out, everybody.